Well, this is some meat I'm about to eat. The topic of eating meat, of course, is a little bit controversial. I get mail from people saying I shouldn't eat meat and that I'm bad. I do like that this meat doesn't fit some of the reasons that a vegetarian or a vegan might be against eating meat. It's not polluted with toxic things. It isn't subsidized in any way. It's very good environmentally, as opposed to some other forms of meat. I know where it comes from. I know the animals are happy. And I cook it myself. I cook it in a steam cooker to save energy. And in this case, I added some tasty, really tasty ginger chutney. It's actually canned rabbit. It's just more convenient. I'm here by myself at the moment, so to cook for myself, I just take a jar of this stuff and dump it in. Dump in some chutney, ginger chutney, and I put in some amaranth for no apparent reason. Doesn't really affect it much. And it is absolutely delightful. Very soft meat. With pressure cooked lightly, then canned, and then the heating up process it does the last little bit of cooking. But it's all fairly safe. I mean, this is canning meat. Some people worry about that. But, you know, people eat tuna fish out of cans. If we understand the process and we're really clean, I don't see any reason why we can't do that at home. The kind of people who think you couldn't are kind of like tools or something. I think you're too stupid to provide your own food. And of course, if some people have anything to say about it, they'll make it illegal. But in this case, nobody's here to catch me. I get to raise the food, eat the food. The whole system, something I can believe in. Not too many people can say that. Obviously, going to this extreme of lifestyle is prohibitively difficult, daunting, and simply not of interest to many people. However, as we live in a more resource-constrained world, it's entirely likely that some of the elements we're playing with here, seriously playing with here, working with, will become more relevant to future societies, even in the urban scale. What if we could take all the skills of the country, or many of them, implement in the cities as well? Cities are probably going to get smaller anyway. Prior to cheap oil, there was no cities so big. So you have to look back to like maybe 1880 to see how cities will be in the future. And of course they weren't very good. They're kind of dirty. We know a lot more about sanitation and science, but we're not going to have the energy to implement most of our fancy knowledge with fancy solutions. We need to go back to old style solutions with the scientific knowledge we have, tweaking the designs and using them better. And that's really going to be our only way out in post-transition world, is to figure out how we used to do things, but then do them in a better way. And there is no one answer. There doesn't have to be a perfect system for that. There are plenty of fake ones. You know, there's a lot of eco bullshit things. Certification, greenwashing, buying things to be ecological. Anyway, good luck.